Hi guys, it's KJM, and today I am definitely filming from my bedroom. It's like Sunday evening. I just want to relax, but I have been watching these Hallmark movies, and so sorry you're going to hear someone's car alarm go off periodically. I'm sorry about that. But that's better than the sound of flushing water, right? Like referring to the toilet, that is. Anyway, so I'm going to try and see if I can do these reviews ASAP. And I'm feeling very lazy. It's been a long weekend and it hasn't been as relaxing as it should be. But I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm not going to complain about it. Okay, Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, Miracles of Christmas over on the Hallmark Mystery Channel. Because it's now, instead of being Hallmark Movies and Mysteries, this year we renamed it, or Hallmark renamed it, as Hallmark Mystery. So over there, Miracles of Christmas kicked off their first Christmas movie of the season. And it's going to follow the format of last year, where they premiered these movies on Thursdays, as opposed to previous years. It would be like 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and it would be competing with regular Hallmark, which their movie starts at 8 p.m. Eastern. So who thought of putting the movies on Thursdays, very smart, because Miracles of Christmas had an amazing Christmas season in 2023. Part of that was due to its, premiering on Thursdays, the movies, and also during Thanksgiving week, they premiered on Wednesday. And so Hallmark, we could share the ratings, both Hallmark channels. But I will tell you that last year, it wasn't just, it helped when the movies premiered. It helped to have them premiere on Thursday nights, right? But the scripts, I would say 8 out of the 10 movies, the scripts were so good last year that I think I was so glad to see that Miracles of Christmas is continuing, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be a shakeup and we're just left with regular Countdown to Christmas. But like Megan said last year, it really saved Christmas because they were consistently good. And I think all their ratings were at least 1 million views each time a movie premiered. It was pretty strong over there and it was a great year. So let's hope that this is going to be a good year. Okay. So Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, kicking off Miracles of Christmas. This time each year premiered, starring one of my faves, Allison Sweeney, and Niall Matter, which he has definitely grown on me. So I'll just show you them, okay? Look at them. There's that couple. They play Lauren and Kevin, a married couple who has recently separated. They separated for a bunch of different reasons. He has a problem with alcohol. Basically, she encouraged them to purchase a house, the Bayview Manor, that is stunning on the outside, but they put an all-cash offer in with no contingencies. Didn't realize no contingencies means that there's no inspection on that bad boy. You take the house as is. And so now they're stuck with this house where everything needs to be fixed. They can't even get permission for occupancy because it's like falling apart on the inside, though you can see the structure is beautiful. And then they're still renting. So with the pressure of all that happening, this couple separated and they have a child. God, I think it was a little boy. Why am I blanking out on their child? This is absolutely crazy. Give me a second. I need to really check on this baby and make sure it's a boy. I think it's a boy. Okay, I'm back. They did have a son. I'm sorry. I've watched so many of these Hallmark movies, and I am also on season 10 of the series Bones. I've been crying all day because if y'all remember what happens at the beginning of season 10, it's just crazy, and I love that series. But okay, back to this review. So they have a child. They have a son, and they're trying to maneuver this recent separation. His family knows, but her family doesn't know. And so now her mama's coming to town because her mom is supposed to be going on this Christmas cruise. So she's going to come a couple days before Christmas, spend time with Lauren, Kevin, and the baby, and then see how everybody's doing. Well, they're separated and they're not in a good place. So let me tell you what I like about Miracles of Christmas and over on Hallmark Mystery. Over on regular Hallmark, they always try to paint like the holiday season is this wonderful, great thing for most people. Maybe you'll get a couple cranky characters, but over on Miracles of Christmas is like death and dying. Usually Nikki DeLoach is the leader of the death and dying crew over there, but it's like real life shit. And I think this is something Megan is really gonna like, is that it's a couple that is going through some stuff. It's the damn holidays and they got to put it together, get it together for their son, and also to fool Lauren's mother that they're still together. Lauren's mother comes to visit and she really figures out that something is kind of wrong. Soon the couple fesses up and says, hey, they're separated. And the interesting thing is they usually have a date. I think it's the day before Christmas Eve, the 23rd. Over the years of them dating, married, they had their son, they always have this Christmas date. And this year, they don't really think it's going to happen, but because Lauren's mom's come to town, they have decided that, you know, they should probably get back into couples therapy. That was the deal. And Lauren and Kevin, they need to find their way. They need to find their way back to each other. Now, I actually ended up watching this movie twice because I think the first time I was watching it, I was a little distracted and I wanted to go back to it and really like dig into it. I'm giving this a solid 8 out of 10. So here's my thing. This time each year, was it spectacular? Was it something I'll watch and keep watching and keep watching? No. But the fact that it tackles a family trying to maneuver the holidays, trying to stay together, trying to work through the good times and the bad times, I think it is a very realistic view of what the holidays looks like for most people, at least in America, as Christmas is approaching. It's usually a very depressing time of year for me. We've lost a lot of people in my family in the month of December, so the anniversary of their deaths is kind of hard. Also, it's the end of the year, so I'm kind of reflecting on my year, and no matter how hard I freaking work, I always feel like I have not achieved enough. So the holidays for me is just, it's not a good time. But for the little kids in the family, I put on like a happy face and I'm like, yes, like it's gonna be, Christmas is gonna be great. We're gonna celebrate. And when the day comes, I take all of my energy to make that day spectacular and to not be sad on Jesus's birthday, okay? So this couple maneuvers, you know, Kevin being, I think, like 1 year sober. He finally gets his driver's license back because they really kind of hint at the fact that he was driving while drinking, so hence lost his license and now had to go to like rehab. He finds a new job because he was working at this bar, and the owner of the bar was like, hey, the holidays are coming up. Being around a bunch of drunks is not going to be good for you. You need to fly, butterfly, fly, and find your purpose. And he does. He ends up landing a job where he's going to be a counselor for people that are similarly situated like himself after he takes some courses. So being a substance abuse counselor, that's a very honorable job. And I think it's going to help Kevin find his purpose, right? We see Lauren kind of struggling, you know, to get over some of the things that's happened, but then taking accountability for some of the mess that she put their family in, like buying the Bayview house as a cash offer, no contingencies, especially when she's in charge of other people's finances. This was a bad financial move for her family. Very relatable movie. I definitely think worth watching. I think it's a good kickoff for Hallmark Mystery, aka Miracles of Christmas, where we're dealing with something very real, but we're still going to find the Christmas spirit. And the Christmas spirit is not going to be easy for everybody to find, to attain, but we're still going to try and do it. So I think you need to watch this time each year. Let me know what you thought about it. Megan hasn't watched any of the holiday movies yet. Her schedule has been a bit crazy, but she told me that, you know, this upcoming week, she should be able to catch up on some stuff. I am giving it that extra point and making it an 8 out of 10 because it is very relatable. And we do see this couple pull together, remember why they've been married, why they're committed to each other, committed to their family. And we do see like a spectacular ending with just a wonderful cast. So once again, I'm giving this time each year an 8 out of 10. I love Allison Sweeney. Niall did a great job. And for all the families out there that could be struggling around the holidays, especially with someone with Substance abuse, I wish you nothing but peace, love, and a great holiday season.